Today, I'm going to be showing you how to put together a makeshift standing desk using just a few parts from Ikea. Prerequisite to having these parts is having an actual sitting desk itself. So I have the Lack coffee table from Ikea. I also have the Ekby Victor shelf, as well as some Ekby blankets. Going to be putting it together, showing you how to do it. So let's get started with unboxing all of this stuff. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to install the legs on the Lack table. So just need a knife to go ahead and open it up, and then all of the parts to install it are provided. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Alright, back with the knife. Now I'm just going to open up the table. Alright, so we have the Lack coffee table top. It's kind of hollow. And we have each of the 4 legs, which they each have screw holes in it, which kind of open it upside down, but includes hardware for the tables themselves, screws on either end. Put those in, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I suppose the best way to go ahead and do this is just to install the screws in the table first, and then screw the legs onto the table. Okay, so with installing the legs, the best way to go ahead and do this is to take the screws that are included with the table, screw them in just a bit into the table itself, then take the leg with the hole for the leg and start screwing that on. What this will do is it'll screw into the leg itself, but as you're doing that, it's also going to screw it into the table. I tried for a few seconds to try to screw this into the table myself and realized that my finger strength just couldn't handle it, nor could a wrench. So this is probably the best route that you're going to be able to go. It's just a lot of turning, not much to it. Alright, so once you get it into the appropriate amount, you can hear it start rubbing up against the table, and that's when you can just stop. Just make sure that it's actually lined up appropriately. You're just going to go ahead and finish that with the rest of the legs, get all 4 installed, and then we'll work on the shelf and getting that installed into the table. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the desk fully put together, got it on all 4s. So I did this off camera, but what I went ahead and did was I took the brackets and I made sure that they were where I wanted the keyboard height to be. And then what I did was I went ahead and I zip tied them to the post, to the table legs on either side. And then I took a drill bit and screwed it in. I had quarter inch bolts that I bolted into the actual desk leg. And the reason I bolted it instead of just screwing it in is because up here, the leg itself is actually really hollow, so it just kind of shoots through. Down here, it's full wood, but up here it's hollow, and it doesn't. It probably would have pulled out, ripped out the leg had I not bolted it to there. So I did that for I did it for all of them. I bolted them in. They're all attached. So that's how I attached the bracket to the table itself. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the shelf, going to lay it on top, as you can see, just like that. And then I'm going to screw in at the bottom, where you can see that there's several places underneath to screw them in. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now, but just to give you a preview of what this is going to look like as the finished product. Essentially just going to put my monitors there, put my computer underneath, and then the keyboard and mouse go here. So I'm gonna get to screwing that in, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, as you guys can see, I have the finished product all set up right here. Have both my monitors up, have keyboard, mouse, computer set up, everything's in its proper place. I'm going to show you what I did underneath to get the actual shelf installed on the brackets. Just 4 screws where the brackets allow you to screw into the shelf. I just had some screws lying around, didn't use anything special. But one of the issues I did encounter was that my screws were slightly too big and ended up poking through just a little bit, as you can see there. So while this is a standing desk, you can see that I have my monitors on boxes, which the reason I did that is because I'm 6'2", and in order to get my to get the monitors at eyesight level, they had to be a little bit higher than what this desk allowed for. So that's it. I'm going to put links in the description for the products that I got with the LAC coffee table, the shelf, and the brackets, just so that you guys can purchase them yourself if you're interested in doing this standing desk yourself. So feel free to subscribe. I've got a few more videos coming up down the pipeline.